I just wanted to make a quick announcement. Now, we've been marching every week. Sometimes we've been taking direct action. We shut down McDonald's because they supplied the Israeli army in Israel with free Big Macs, unhappy meals, we might call them. We shut down Starbucks. We shut down many other things in the name of shut it down for Palestine. We also have to escalate the action in other ways. And on Wednesday, the 7th of February, there's a national day of action. There's going to be a day of action in the workplace, in universities and schools. So if you're a school student, look up, there's a Instagram page called School Strike for Palestine, and maybe contact them, and if you want to organize some sort of action in your school, they can help advise you. If you're a university student, get in touch with the organizations who sponsor this demonstration, and we can coordinate student action and student walkouts. And if you're in a workplace, 3 national trade unions, UCU, which represents university and college workers, the National Education Union, who represents school staff and teachers, and the PCS union, who represents civil servants, including people who work in this building behind us, are calling for people to take actions in the workplace. Other people are taking actions in the workplace who are in unions and not in any union. And there's kind of a range of actions being planned. Some people, they're just going to try, if they can, to hold ceasefire now signs with their workmates in their workplace to start those conversations, or outside of their workplace on that day. Some people are holding lunchtime protests outside their workplace. Some people are also holding 30-minute work stoppages outside their workplace, or just coming in wearing badges or doing a collection for a charity amongst people they work with for medical aid for Palestinians. Someone who came to a meeting we had last week, he said, I had problems. He said, my employer said, we wouldn't allow a collection explicitly for Palestine because it's too political. And he said, we managed to negotiate that we could do a collection for UNICEF, which is the UN Children's Fund. He said, well, I'll use that collection then as a hook to have conversations with people I work with about what's happening to the children of Gaza. So whatever's possible in your workplace to try and take that action, so you start to connect with people outside of the people who come here, to start really rooting our movement much more deeply in British society and in Welsh society and in Cardiff, so we can start to take the arguments out there. And once we start to build these workplace networks, we might even be in the position, as things get stronger, we keep on doing these days and actually people get more confident to take much more audacious action, in support of Palestinians, even to go on strike, wildcat strikes or this kind of thing. But, between where we are now and where we would like to go, we have to do these intervening actions to start building these kind of movements, because it's quite easy to come up with very grandiose plans. We have to start off where we are, talking to people we know, in our families, in our work, at our school, at our university, and that way we can bring more and more people into this movement and really build a movement which can break our British government from supporting the genocide, in Gaza, because we know that when wars in the past have stopped, it hasn't been easy. To stop the First World War, there was revolution in Russia and Germany, and soldiers' mutinies and social unrest. To stop the war in Vietnam, there was the resistance of the Vietnamese people, poor peasant people, against the global superpower. But there was also mutiny in the American armed forces. There was social unrest in the United States, and mass movements and workers' strikes. And so we have to really build those kind of movements, but it starts off, we can talk about all these grandiose things and what needs to happen, but it starts off with each and every one of us talking to the people we know, trying to persuade them to join this movement. So next time we come here, we could have people marching from the university to join our demonstration, marching, well, probably not from a school on Saturday because it'll be closed, but marching from people's communities, people coming with groups of people they work with, with banners saying, we're health workers against the war, we're museum workers against the war, and so on. So let's all try and do that. So that day is Wednesday, the 7th of February. And if you look up on the website of Stop the War Coalition, you can find out more about these kind of days of action and the way you can participate. Thank you.
Amazing. So Cardiff, is just a quick announcement. There's her last event going on at the moment is a solidarity event for Palestine, and it's happening at the Riverside Warehouse, and it'll end around 6 p.m. So they have food stalls, they have arts and crafts stalls, they have performers there. So please go to the Riverside Warehouse and support them. And also, this is basically my personal request. It has not been asked, by Nizo or anybody else, but as Muslims, it's basically our sort of like our culture or tradition to collect donation from friends and family for the grieving family. So I myself would like to collect donations. If you guys would like to contribute in that, please feel free to come to me at the back, and I will basically give it to Nizo and family, inshallah. Thank you so much. Peace and solidarity, Cardiff!
I just want to say one last thing before we wrap up. People were talking about boycott, divestment and sanctions. Then people were talking about Cardiff University. And in 2009, after another terrible war in Gaza, not as terrible as this war, universities have been bombed in Gaza. So we had a 3-day student occupation, a sit-in. And at the end of that sit-in, we forced Cardiff University to become the first university in Britain to divest from the arms companies supplying the Israeli military. So we can win these campaigns. Now, I'm getting older, but I haven't been at university for a long time, so it's possible they might have reinvested. So you need to keep vigilant and check out what's happening. So let's keep on coming out every week. We're going to be back next Saturday at 12:30 at the United Bevan statue. There's also a national demonstration in London, which try and join if you can. It's very good when you see the whole movement, people from all over the country, all over the UK come together. Let's keep on marching, because we have a tremendous struggle ahead. It may be a moral struggle, it may be a physical struggle, but there has to be struggle, so let's keep on struggling.
Just a quick one on a lighter note in sport-related news. Hong Kong 0, Palestine 3. Is it ironic that they scored 3 goals? Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, they'll be playing Qatar in the Asian Cup. It's not being broadcast on UK networks. I wonder why. So if you can, keep an eye on the game, keep your eye on the social media platforms, keep your eye on all the sporting and celebrities that are standing with the people of Palestine, please. From fashion to singers to actors and actresses that have obviously been sacked by their agents, that have been pulled from projects. We need to stand with them, including Jewish campaigners who want to see a free Palestine. Zionism, no. Judaism, yes. So yeah, 4 o'clock tomorrow, keep your eye on that game. Thank you for coming out. We apologise if it looked a bit, ropey today. I got wind of this last night, obviously, so thank you for coming out. Thank you for standing in solidarity. This is a fantastic community. We're not done yet. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. Oh, it's Monday. I apologise. It's 4 o'clock Monday. Keep your eye out. Thank you, my friends. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
People went to recycling centres and people collecting the bins. So these are the colours supporting us. Go visit between 5 a.m. in the morning. Between 5 a.m. and 10 o'clock at Abbey Way, striking workers will be on strike. Many of them also support Palestine too, so let's support them.
Yes.
So when I'm at Cardiff for 4 nights a week, I can't remember if it's